Okay, so this is really random for first thing in the morning when I actually first talk to you. So, good morning or good afternoon or whenever you're watching this video. But this is going to be a day in the life of pots. I'm gonna kind of try and focus on my pots, but still throw some other stuff into this video as well. I'm gonna get out of my PJs, make my bed, and well, no, I'm gonna get out of my PJs, put on my regular clothes, do yoga, and then probably make my bed. So I'm trying, it's still early, so the lighting is still screwed up in here. I did my yoga. I'm gonna take my morning meds, and I guess I'll check back in with you after I take my morning meds, because I don't know what I'm doing today. I have my to-do list, but for what this day actually holds, I have no clue. Rowdy would like to say hi. Ow! Rowdy! Hello. Let some more light in here. That might help. Oh yeah. Big difference. Somebody smells like poop. Somebody smells like poop. I bet it's Earl. They're the sweetest little things. Rowdy, do you like this blanket? Like this blanket better than the dark one? The dark one don't look good with these sheets. Are we ready to go? Let's go outside. Let's go. Watch out, that's not how... Okay. Go. You'll beg to go, and then you don't when I open the door. I understand you guys sometimes. Come on, Nugget. I don't want to. It's scary. I'm not holding the door. Did you have fun outside? Yeah, you did. Where am I allowed to sit? Say, I don't know.
At the time when you get in those boxes, it's a money saver, and you can utilize the back for Christmas gifts.
Yes, you can.
And
Look at this fuzzy ball.
$300 worth of product for literally minimal to cost. So, let me run around outside, and then...
Okay, so Rowdy finally came in and fell asleep. Took him a little bit. Earl came in and fell asleep too. Okay, so I'm gonna hope you can hear me because my dad is blasting music. And, yeah. But I have not been on here to talk since this morning. I don't know, this day in the life is just going to be kind of all over the place. The last time I talked to you, I still wasn't ready for the day, and it's been a couple hours since then, maybe 2 or 3, and I took the cats out, came back in, I got my normal light, which I showed, and I had some leftover mac and cheese, because I'm trying to, I've been having GI problems as part of my POTS symptoms lately, so I'm extremely nauseous if I eat too much at once, so I'm trying to eat smaller portions throughout the day. I did figure I'd kind of add in what I eat in a day in this video as well, because everybody seems to like those, especially like the POTS ones. And this is a day in the life with POTS. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat any of this. This is my life with POTS. It's just kind of everywhere, and I came in, I ate a little bit. I'm trying to let that settle, and then I'm going to get started on some Zumba stuff today. I need to go through and put in order a playlist that we're currently doing, because I'm not teaching right now. I'm substituting when I have to, and then I'm doing some online stuff for Zumba, so that way I'm still working as a Zumba instructor. I'm just not teaching at the gym because my body's just not going to allow it right now. But so I am subbing when I can, but I do like to have the playlist that the other instructor is doing, because if I do sub her class, it is sometimes nice to have that same playlist. That way not everybody is like, whoa. And then I'm working on my Christmas playlist, so hopefully we can start some Christmas ones next month. We're going to do Christmas next month anyway, but I've got a couple of mine that I want to add in, or a couple of new ones that I want to add into my playlist, so I need to get that done today. I don't know if I'm going to actually get the Christmas ones done today, but I am planning on getting the ones we're doing right now in the other class done. And then I need to figure out my plan for like January stuff. Like, I know it's November, but if I don't start looking forward to new routines for the new year, I'm not going to get it done in time. Because I work on routines for 2, 3, sometimes 4 months before I actually teach them. Just depending on what the song is and how easy the routine is and how I'm feeling. But, so, yeah. That's it. I'm just going to kind of do that. I'm going to make supper later, but I don't have to start that till later. And then I want to get on here after my mom and dad leave and kind of do like a little bit of an actual update on some Christmas stuff and some like just life stuff in general that I think that I'm just going to wait until they head out. That way you can actually hear me. So I was actually able to get some actual planning done for Thanksgiving. I got our menu done, and then I got it kind of broken down in what days I'm going to do what stuff. I talk more later in this video about like holiday plans, but I did just kind of want to throw this in there because I was kind of doing this while I was sort of watching / listening to YouTube. Sometimes I just put it on just for some noise, and while I do other stuff. But this is kind of what it looks like. I planned out for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and of course this is always subject to change. Okay, so like, yeah, I'm eating again because I'm hungry today, but I'm just having some. Okay, so I need to go take a picture of the jar, that way you can actually see what I'm having. But I warmed that up, and I'm gonna have some tortilla chips with it. These are just from Kroger. Chicken nugget, chicken snugs, chicken nugget. Is your sweeping Max's bed? Back outside. Rowdy's second trip of the day. This will probably be the last trip because it's 2:30 and I need to go in after he gets done and start supper. That way it's just ready and all we have to do is heat it up when we get home. I'm not sure if we're going to the gym. I'm crossing my fingers we'll be able to make it, but I never know. Either way, I'll probably end up doing a workout here. I still have stuff to do. As soon as I got my snack done, I finished the dishes and I let him go out because he was just crying and I can't handle him when he cries sometimes because it's incessant, or whatever the word is. You gotta love brain fog. I know what I want to say, but my brain can't think of the word. And I'm following him around because if I follow him around, he might go in the house a little bit sooner because he doesn't like when I follow him. But I've got stuff to do, and I swear, it doesn't feel like I have enough hours in the day. Because it's like as soon as I get up and I do what I have to do in the morning, and I take them out, and I come in and eat lunch, and then I do the rest of what I have to do if I even get that chance. Because sometimes as soon as I eat lunch, I have to take them back out. And I hate when it gets cold, but I honestly cannot wait for it to get cold because then I don't have to take them out. And I love taking them out, but when it's chilly, like it's 55 degrees right now. So it doesn't feel good unless you're in the sun and the wind's blowing. Okay, so Earl's back out. Because, yeah, and I don't know where I picked up on where my little my rant went off because battery died on me. But like I was saying, like, I hate when it gets cold, but I'm looking forward to it. Like, time already changed this past weekend. Probably 2 weekends by the time you see this video. Because I'm pretty sure this is going up on the 16th. Oh, and I need to sit down. I'm going to end up making myself completely worse on my coffee because I'm not sitting down today, hardly at all. I'm sitting down to eat, but the rest of the day I have been up moving around with them. And then I have to stand up and do the dishes. So yeah, but like, I love that the sun's out. And I love that it's warm. Like, but I'm enjoying not having them have 3 trips in the day because it used to be when we got back from the gym, we'd take them out again. And Earl's right here under my feet now. But now that it's dark, by the time we get home from the gym at night, can't take them out for the 3rd trip. So I'm like really enjoying it. As horrible as it sounds, like I'm the only one who takes them out, unless my mom helps. So, yeah. So as horrible as it's going to be that it's going to be in the 40s next week, not being able to take them out is going to be so nice. And that sounds so bad the more I think about it, but at the same time it's like, I just want days where I can get up, do what I have to do, eat, and then finish doing what I haven't finished doing yet. And I know it sounds horrible and like completely first world problems, but yeah. Okay, so I'm finally getting the chance to sit down and actually work through my Zumba playlist. So far what I've got is all the songs on this side, and then I've got the order that they're going in so far on this side. And what I'm going to do is put the rest of them in order and create my actual playlist that's going to play through, and I teach this. I'm not usually this behind on doing this, but it's just been a weekend. I had a weekend. I wasn't able to do hardly any work at all. I don't know. Actually, I didn't get any work done at all this weekend, which is not like me. But that's what happens. So I'm just going to go through last year's playlist and take the songs off last year's and put them on this year's. And then I'm going to finish up and then I'm going to add in the new ones from this year, and then I'm going to finish up everything, and then when I finish the playlist it'll be synced to all my devices. Okay, so I got my playlist somewhat done. I would have liked to get it all the way done, but the editing button to edit the playlist is not working today. It lets me move one song and then it will not move the rest. I do not know if I'm cutting my head off or not. I can't really tell because of where I have this camera setting, but I'm starting supper. I'm just gonna make hamburger barbecue tonight. So I got 2 bags of hamburger thawed out, and they're in like regular bags because we buy the big like 3 to 5 pound rolls and then break it or cut it into smaller portions and just put it in Ziploc bags and freeze it that way. And we have 2 of these bags tonight because when we make barbecue we either have a lot left over or hardly any left because it's something we all eat. So that's what we're doing. And if you do not have like a meat masher like this, I highly recommend you get one. I got it from my mom off Amazon, but we all kind of use it. I'm one of those people that when I shop for kitchen stuff for other people, I'm kind of shopping for myself too. And it kind of helps that I live with my parents, so we all kind of end up using this stuff. So while it's cooking, I'm just gonna kind of give like a little, but before I do that, when I had my snack, this is the cheese I've been eating. I usually like the Tostitos, but that's $5 for a jar the same size. And I can't see spending $5 on that. And yeah, I've had this zit for like 2 days. It's a stress zit, I don't know. The way I say, I'm almost 30 years old. I should not be getting stress pimples, but I still am. Random question. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, what does it look like for you? Is it like a big family gathering, or is it like 1 or 2 families coming together, or what? Because this year, like 2020, we celebrated Thanksgiving at home by ourselves for obvious reasons. Last year we got back and kind of did the big family thing, and I just can't anymore. When I was growing up, Thanksgiving was this huge deal and it was amazing and it was so much fun, and as I've gotten older, it's just too much stress. It's too much work and it's so much stress on me that I'm not gonna put my body through that anymore. Love to see everybody, but last year my cousin who got married this year, his now wife, made a comment that we didn't make enough. And I'm one of those people, if I slave away for days on end to prepare a meal and then you sit there and go, we didn't have enough, I'm sorry, but that pisses me off. And I think I have full right to do that. So instead of telling her off or punching her in the face, which is what I wanted to do, I just kind of walked out and let it be. My thing with her though is she does not cook. And if she does, she doesn't cook like big family meals. She's never done this because her family doesn't do Thanksgiving like my family does. So who is she to say that we didn't make enough? She's nobody. But I'm not allowed it's kind of, and it's going on to Christmas this year too, because she had her husband, my cousin, call my grandma and say, okay, you can't have Christmas on the day that we typically do family Christmas because she's got other plans. I thought when you got married, part of that was you sacrificed. Sometimes you didn't get to do exactly what you wanted at the exactly same way, but she's telling us that we have to change everything, which is interfering with some plans I have made already with my friends. We don't usually do it that close to Christmas, but this year that's the only way it worked out because Christmas fell on a Sunday. So now I have to decide, am I doing Christmas with my family or am I doing Christmas with my friends? And I know most people would go, you do Christmas with your family, but I don't know if I can handle my cousin's new wife and everybody's ability to kiss her ass, because I don't have that ability. I'm not an ass kisser. Like, I'm sorry, and I know I'm trying not to offend anybody, but I have got to let this out before I blow up, because we do have to do family Christmas, and I have to look at her and listen to her talk about herself like she's the best thing ever and how the world revolves around her. I might end up in jail. Like, do you not comprehend that you are not the only person on the earth? You are not the only person that matters. And I have spent my entire life around people that treat me like shit. And as I've gotten older, I've gotten away from those people. And I kind of stick with the people that I know and I love. And I've kind of distanced myself from everybody else that I just don't want to be near. Even though we are still related, I don't communicate with them and I do not talk with them. And it's kind of gone that way with this cousin because I can't handle his wife. And I'm honestly thinking at this point, I'm just going to end up having to miss family functions because I can't, and I can put on a face and I can put up a front and I can just, but my thing is, if she can't watch herself and watch what she says around other people and think about it before she says it, then I can't be around her because I am not one of those people who holds my tongue. I don't have a filter. I've learned over the years to kind of shut up when you have to. And other than that, I kind of just walk away from the situation. It's just a whole lot. And thank you for listening to this rant, because if I don't let it out somehow, it's going to be let out somewhere else. But honest, my whole thing was, when you get married, you make sacrifices, right? You don't ask the rest of the family to make sacrifices, but it's only one side of the family, because God forbid you couldn't ask your side of the family to sacrifice. I'm an EMT. I've worked holidays and missed holidays. My grandma wouldn't change a day that she did a holiday for me when I was working, but she's totally willing to change a day we do a holiday for somebody that's married into the family, when I'm sorry, if you want to go to your family, then you go to yours, and maybe your husband needs to sacrifice or something, but no, instead the entire family has to sacrifice instead of one or two people. Because honestly, that was my main rant. And I think a lot of it is because I'm not feeling good, and as it gets colder, my body starts to shut down a little bit more with my POTS, and when I'm not feeling great, it gets worse. And I think the seasonal depression is kicking in as well. There's just been a lot going on in my life the last month or so. That's why the last time I vlogged was DC, because while we were there, some shit went down, and I just haven't felt like vlogging. Okay, I hope you can hear me over that cooking, but my last snack for the day is just chocolate pudding with whipped cream. Okay, so I have supper done, the barbecue's done, and we're probably going to make some kind of potato to go with it, and that's supper. But I'm ready to go to Zumba. I'm dressed. I'm just going to show you my outfit. I don't know. I like this tank top, but it just doesn't work with this bra. But I have to wear this bra because I need some kind of support tonight because it is step night. The outfit, just a pink tank top from JCPenney. I've had it forever. I think this was actually in one of my first haul videos I ever did on my channel. So yeah, I've had it for a while. And then these Zumba pants from, I'm pretty sure the collection is from last year, and my pink Mizuno. Okay, so we're back from Zumba. I'm changed. I took my last dose of medicine for the night, which means I have a few hours of not feeling like crap, so I can go to bed and then wake up tomorrow and do it all over again. Rowdy's right there. I think you can see him. And he's blending it. I walked in here, didn't even know he was in here. And I'm sorry about the lighting. It does this at night when the sun's gone and it's dark outside, so you're just gonna have to bear with it. But Zumba was so nice tonight. I don't know, the last few months Zumba has been so, the energy in there has been so heavy. We have a new person and we're still dumbing it down for her, and she's too cocky to admit when she can't do something, or so she doesn't modify, so we have to dumb it down, and she doesn't realize that we're dumbing it down for her. So without her cocky energy in there tonight, it was so nice. And I am so sorry, but I love Zumba. Been doing it for 6 years. I've been an instructor for 4, well, going on 4.5, and I have my days when, yeah, I didn't mess up, but I'm not gonna walk in there with an energy of, okay, I can't mess up, I don't mess up, because I do. I have my days when sometimes my feet don't want to move, sometimes my feet move the wrong way, sometimes I go the wrong direction, sometimes I do the wrong move, sometimes I forget. You just have those days. That's what Zumba is. That's part of what makes it fun. So this never-ending cocky energy, if you can't screw up when you've been in there 3 months and you don't know what you think you do, because trust me, you can think you know the routines all you want, but if I played you a song, you couldn't do it on your own. And I know for a fact that if I played my mom a song, she could do it on her own. So I just wanted to go on here and say I'm just glad Zumba was nice tonight. Being said, I'm just gonna end this vlog here. It's late. I'm ready to eat supper, to take a shower, and just call it a day. And that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a shower. Well, I'm going to check my email and do some stuff on the computer. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to eat supper, and I'm going to have some TV tonight, and I'm going to call it a day. So that's going to be it for this vlog. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've not done so already, hit the red subscribe button down below. Let me know what other videos you want to see, either this month, next month, even into the new year. So other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.